Hey man, shout out to the whole gang, man. You know how we rockin', man. We poppin' our shit, man. 37, man. We taking over the whole 2022. Feel me, man? Free my J, man. Top shot him. RP D-Lo, RP JP, you feel me? RP Rob, man. Free, man. What's good with y'all young boy? What it do, Meech crew? I don't know what's going on with me this morning. I'm having an identity crisis, man. Y'all pray for me, man. I'm going through it. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Campbell and we're back with another video. Now, first and foremost, if this is your first time on my channel, do me a quick favor. Please hit that subscribe button as well as turn on that notification bell so you're notified anytime that I drop some content. And while you're at it, please leave a like down below. It helps the algorithm, helps my channel continue to grow, and it pushes my content out in front of more and more people. And if this isn't your first time on my channel, I just want to say welcome back to the trenches. It's your boy Mitch reporting live, and I got some great content for y'all today. Now, if you caught on to any of my references at the beginning of the video, drop a comment, let me know who I was impersonating. I don't know what's going on, man. I was having an identity crisis, man. To all my new people, man, I am not crazy. I'm not down bad. I just be tripping sometimes, you feel me? As you can see from the title of this video, it is very realistic and very possible to make at least $10,000 a month all from home with little to no degrees or experience. Now, how you navigate and go about this is going to be solely dependent upon you, who you are, and how much money you make. Ultimately is going to be dependent upon how hard you work, and also you're going to have to get a little bit lucky. Y'all know we always talk about that when it comes to success. You have to be lucky. All success is when hard work meets opportunity. Today we're going to identify different ways and how you can make up to $10,000 a month using some, if not all, these tactics and combining some of your talents and understanding how to be creative to make this money. Now, understand that $10,000 is not a ceiling. Who's to say that you can't make $20,000 a month, $30,000 a month? I mean, I think, like I said, that's going to be dependent upon you, how hard you're working, and also how lucky you're getting. When you think about 10K in a month, you have to break it down into more manageable, smaller goals. So for example, you think of $10,000 in the course of just an entire month, that's like a whole lot of money and it seems almost impossible to achieve. So you must break it down into smaller increments, into smaller numbers that make those goals seem a little bit easier to achieve and to chase. So $10,000 a month is pretty much the equivalent of making at least $328.77 per day. And if you break it down per week basis, it's $2,307.69. And you calculate that over the course of an entire year, you're gonna be making a whopping $120,000. Hopefully this puts you in a perspective to reach daily, weekly, and yearly financial goals and make it seem a lot more attainable so it doesn't just seem so far out of reach and so far-fetched. The first thing we're going to explore is just starting a blog. Now, to all my people from the trenches, you feel me, especially my real hitters, man, I know y'all probably just going to skip over this part. I don't even blame you. But for the people who may be interested, starting a blog is actually a great idea because it doesn't require any college experience. It doesn't require a degree, or you don't necessarily have to be tapped into a specific circle of people. You can just get started talking about things that you're interested or passionate about and sharing your blog and seeing how much traction it gets. Now, when starting a blog, you got to focus on a few things. You have to focus on, first, a niche. What you're going to talk about and what's going to be the basis central of your blog. Second, you're going to have to then use that niche to figure out how you're going to target the audience. So for example, if I know I want to talk about makeup or skincare products, the majority of my audience is most likely going to be women. So I have to understand how I need to be able to capture other women and bring them to my blog because they share similar interests about the things that I'm talking about. Then you have to understand how much time and money you'll be willing to spend into making this blog a success. Yes, I did say money because to make money, you got to spend money. Even then with a blog, you have to be able to get a domain and all these other different things. And those things cost money. Do it cost a lot of money? No. But you're going to have to allocate affiliate funds to it as well as your resources and your time. When I say time, that could be from making blog entries to blog posts to posting photos to even being able to promote and push your blog out. So using your social media handles like Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook, or even TikTok to push your content out more and more and bring more traction to your website. Now, a lot of you might be asking, how in the world do you make money from a blog? People just click on a blog, it's usually free, and you read stuff, right? Well, that's where you start getting your money from. You get your money from advertising and from clicks. So for the most part, most blogs make money through affiliate marketing links, which people are clicking on links and signing up for products or services, and it's 100% free, and they're getting a commission and cut out of that. Two, they're getting advertisements, and so they're having ads placed across their platform, and for those advertisements they're being paid, and they get sponsorship deals. Depending on the amount of posts and web page visits your site is getting, it's very realistic to think that you can make up to $2,000 a month simply from advertising alone. Affiliate marketing is hit or miss. It really just depends on what the links are and how interested it is for those people. So like I said, for example, if it's a makeup and skincare blog site, then maybe affiliate marketing links to something like L'Oreal might bring you more traction than having an affiliate marketing link through some workout supplement company. Next, we're gonna talk about something that falls right along the lines of what we talk about on this channel: invest. Investing to make 10K a month is extremely realistic and extremely doable, but it also takes a high degree of luck and patience. Now, when I say investing, you can invest in stocks, you can invest in real estate, you can invest in cryptocurrency, as well as even investing in small businesses. So let's break down some of the numbers. So if your goal is to make an extra 10K a month, let's take a look at investing through the stock market for an example. So assuming a 7% annual return, or about 0.58% per month, you need to invest about $1.72 million to reach your goal. So my nigga, you telling me you had people click on this video, tell them they can make an extra 10K a month just to tell them they gotta invest $1.72 million. But it doesn't mean that you shouldn't just not try it or you shouldn't work towards it. You don't have to invest $1.72 million a year. We have to understand that this is collective effort and collective service to make at least 10K a month. Like I said, this ain't for broke people. Now, in the title, it never said how to go from making $0 a month to making 10K a month. This ain't that type of video. It's simply just exploring different ways and different reasons on how we can make this money and explore our options available for people who maybe have some extra money but who want to just make more money. And we also have to understand that the stock market isn't the only way to invest. I'm a huge advocate for cryptocurrency. Now, cryptocurrency is kind of hit or miss also. That thing fluctuates. One day cryptocurrency could be way up here, the next minute it could be through the floor. Like it's just so hard to predict. You have bull runs and you have bear runs, and it fluctuates so much just from a day-to-day basis. And not just cryptocurrency, I guess any investment in general, you could be in a position to be okay with losing some money, because that's kind of what comes with it. Like when it comes with investing, you got to take some losses. You've got to be in a financial position where you can afford to lose money. If all you have is 5K in your bank account and that's all you got to your name, I wouldn't recommend trying to flip that money and to invest all that 5K to try to make 10K a month. That is extremely risky, and I'm not saying it's not doable, it's not possible, but it's like, you playing with fire right there. And what my mom always taught me is you play with fire, you will get burned. Now, if you plan on buying cryptocurrencies, anything other than Bitcoin, now if you're buying Bitcoin, I would recommend just using your Cash App. If you want to explore any other cryptocurrencies, my suggestion would be to go through Coinbase. Coinbase allows you to track the patterns of the cryptocurrency and see the rises as well as the falls, but it also gives you up-to-date notifications on what's going on with the cryptocurrency, and the withdrawal process is extremely easy. Some of these apps will allow you to deposit your money so easily, but the withdrawal process is trash. And Coinbase makes that withdrawal process extremely easy for you. You can get your funds immediately. The last part of this section is real estate. We know real estate is a bona fide way to make an easy 10K a month. It's still just not that easy. Now, real estate is the last portion that we'll talk about. And real estate itself, again, man, y'all know me. I ain't no hater. I really ain't no hater. But for me, man, real estate is hard. Now, you can make it through like rental properties and flipping properties and stuff like that. But to make a consistent 10K a month, a lot of things have to go your way, and you have to be established and set up in this realm. You can't just wake up in the morning, get into real estate, and start investing in real estate, then you're gonna be making 10K a month. Shit, you might not even making 1K a month. And another thing that I almost forgot to mention was investing in art. Now, when I say art, we know it's damn near 2022. So you don't have to hone in simply on just art that you hang up like on a wall. We can talk about art in the form of an NFT. Now, this is, I think, a great option in terms of making 10K a month, but again, you have to have some money to play around with. These aren't necessarily tips that I would advise a broke person to try to do. And I'm not trying to piss on nobody saying like you're broke. We all been broke before. What I'm saying is, I wouldn't advise you to do this if you own your last, because it's so risky, and the risk to reward factor is like, I don't know if this will affect you being able to pay your bills or affect your livelihood. I would not recommend it. But I think going in terms of investing in art through NFTs, and even if not NFTs, just physical art in general, I think it's a great idea. And I think that this is another realistic way to make an extra 10K a month. But again, you have to be in a position to be able to afford to lose money. And last but not least, if you want to make an extra 10K a month, you know what you can do, right? Start YouTube. Y'all know I be telling y'all all the time, man, I'm a huge advocate of starting a YouTube channel. Like, for me to be a brand new YouTube channel and to have only been uploading since May, I can already see the rise in my income, man, and I can see like how much money I'm already making at this point. I can imagine where I'm gonna be at a year from now. I think YouTube is a great way to make at least, we can't even say 10K a month. Like, YouTube is such a great platform because there's a floor but there's no ceiling. So the minimum you can make a month is $100. That's a threshold point in which you'll get paid. The maximum is, you gotta let the people decide that. You know, you can make 100K a month, you can make $1 million a month. Like, there is no cap on how much money you can make just through Google AdSense alone. So last but not least on this list, we're gonna talk about YouTube. YouTube is an easy way to make 10K a month. Now scratch that. When I say easy now, I don't want y'all to think that, oh, YouTube is a free bag and I'm just gonna get on YouTube, make videos about BS and this and that. Nah, it ain't that. YouTube requires a lot of time, a lot of attention, be able to study just like in analytics, understand what is working for you, what is not working for you. You have to be patient. There are people who do get on this platform and blow up extremely quick, and they grow really, really fast and start making a lot of money right out the gate. But for the vast majority of us, we gotta grind it out. And again, if you're broke and you own your last, you might not have time to dedicate to simply making a YouTube, investing all of your time, energy, and effort into it. But I can tell you, if you do this, I think it is worth it. YouTube is just a great way to not only make money, but your impact, your ability to be able to entertain people, make people smile, make people laugh, be able to brighten people's days, being able to connect with people who you probably normally would have never. Just in general, I think this is a great way to make some extra money, as well as being able to do something good, something positive, and let the world know a little bit more about yourself. And you don't have to be in a specific niche. You can do whatever you want, because there's a lane for everybody on this platform. You guys, man, I came across this dude channel who don't do nothing but talk about Discord. I done seen channels with nothing but hands. They don't talk or nothing, just literally freaking hands playing with toys. Like, bro, like anybody can make it on this platform. It just requires a lot of patience, a lot of time, a lot of dedication, consistency, and you have to have a little bit of luck also. Now, I hope this video helped answer any questions that you possibly could have had, or just brought you some insight and gave you some ideas of what you can do to make an extra 10K a month. If you found this video educational, informative, entertaining, or you liked it in any way, shape, or form, do me a quick favor. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button, as well as turn on that notification bell to be notified anytime that I drop some content. And while you're at it, please leave a like down below. It helps the algorithm, helps my channel continue to grow, and it pushes my content out in front of more and more people. With that being said, I just want to say I thank y'all. I appreciate y'all. I love those who love me, and I'm gonna catch y'all back in the next video.